This is Andi Purewal, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're in London and I'm joined by Robbie Davies Jr. Robbie, firstly, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good to hear. Now, so you make your ring return on this Buatsi Richards card. Robbie, before we get into your fight, just talk to me about camp. How's everything gone?
Yeah, camp's been a good camp. I was taken over early into the new year, and then when we got the call up, we got told the dates of when I really ramped up the training. Had some great sparring, and I'm in a good place.
How are you finding things with Shane? Obviously, he's very much seen as one of the best trainers in the country now. For yourself, how have you found that link up, and much feel you've learned under his tutelage?
Yeah, I'm enjoying being with Shane. Built a good relationship with him in and outside of the ring, and I feel each time I'm fighting I'll be able to improve and show something new.
So you said improve and show something new every time you step into that ring. So what are you hoping to show on Saturday night?
As most people know, you've got to take each fight as it comes, so I've got to see how he approaches the fight as well, but I'm looking to show this next level that I can push on and go through the gears and go to the next level again.
Do you feel the pressure going into Saturday night to kind of really push forwards now with your career?
Not really. I've always wanted to push forward in my career, but I feel like in the past the more pressure I've put on myself has been what's been my worst enemy. Now I just go with the flow, take each fight as it comes, keep my feet on the ground, and that's what's paid off for me.
So it's about Molina, and what are you expecting from him?
Yeah, he's a good fighter. He's been in with some good opposition. He's got some good wins on his record over the years as well. I think he's a good boxer. I think he went to the Olympic Games at like the age of 18. So I know he's got good pedigree. I know he's going to be a good fighter. I just think that as the rounds go on and I figure him out, I'll get on top of him. And
Robbie, success for you on Saturday night. Have you thought about what you'd like to go on to do next?
My only goal is to fight for a world title, and at the moment I'm still fighting to get back in the rankings. So that's what I'm saying about taking each fight as it comes. So win on Saturday, hopefully that'll get me back in there. Another win at the end of the year, and then I'll be there or thereabouts.
What do you make of the world scene? Obviously, Josh Taylor, up until recently, held all 4 belts. He's now vacated the WBA, looking to face ZEPEDA, his WBC mandatory. What do you make of the entire situation at the top of the division?
Yeah, well, the belts are tied up at the moment, so everyone's just trying to put themselves into a position where you're able to fight for them. I think Josh Taylor and ZEPEDA is a very hard fight. I couldn't say who I'm going to be picking because of ZEPEDA's recent form and because of Taylor's. But until it's in writing, I wouldn't say anything's in concrete just yet. Them belts might end up vacant as well, so we'll just take it as it comes, really, all the fighters at 140.
A lot of people will obviously call in to try and see the rematch between him and Jack Catterall, especially because now Josh is staying at 140 from the looks of it. Is it a surprise to you that maybe he hasn't revisited that fight? Yeah,
I don't think that fight would be the best idea for him to revisit. I think sometimes fighters just come across an opponent that's just completely wrong for them, and I think Jack Catterall seems to be the kryptonite for Josh Taylor.
Robbie, just want to get your thoughts as well on Ellie Scottney. She's also fighting on this card. Your campmate, another big step up for her facing Cecilia Roman, who last time fought Ebony Bridges in world title fight. Just your thoughts on Ellie's career, what you see in the gym and what she's expecting to show on Saturday night.
Yeah, Ellie's an unbelievable fighter. She's also a friend of mine, as most people know. She's taking these fights because she's confident enough to beat them. Like, not many people in her position, 3 fights, fighting a former world champion, 4th fight, same again, 5th fight, same again, taking on opponents that have been in with some of the best British girls as well. If she wasn't ready for this, she wouldn't be taking them. Shane and Ellie, and they're both very confident in their ability of what they can do.
And Robbie, just before I let you go, just want to get your thoughts on the main event, Josh Buatsi, Craig Richards. What's your take?
Do you know what? I probably know more of Richards because I spend time in Tony Simmons' gym and I'm sparring in there and I'm around him a lot more. I don't know enough of Buatsi. I know he has trained in my gym, but not while I've been there. I know Chris Billum-Smith's done a lot of sparring with both of them, and he can't pick a winner. So off the back of what Chris has told me, I honestly don't know.
Right, Robbie, we'll leave it there now. Leave you to enjoy the rest of his day in the press conference ahead. Thank you for speaking to me in Boxing Social.
Appreciate it. Thank you.